Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The handoff to Johnson. Past the first down marker and still running.
Yeah, bro, he got no speed, bro. My team said it was fucked.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort.
Oh, no. He ain't going out like that.
You got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands. First down.
Makes the grab. It's Rousseau. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. LSU quick to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. The throw. He's
Look at his slow ass, bro.
Touchdown, Tiger. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hope. He's out of bounds at the 13.
Oh, that one felt like close there.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Maybe.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Rides the back on the option to give. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This offense defense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Got a man, it's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The offense in hurry-up mode. Back to pass. He's going to let it go. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Got it in the middle, it's Rousseau. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one.
Bro, let me click on him, bro.
Obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly.
Oh, EA, damn.
You got that bond and that trust.
In the red area, it's Johnson. He stopped at the 14-yard line.
Well, what's up with him not going down on my middle linebacker, though? Real thumping. And he ain't going down. What? I mean, I know he's young and shit, but damn.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The official says no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hand off from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got him downfield. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Under fire. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. LSU right back to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Might be calling a hot route. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Quick step and go.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Knight. He makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Spits it out to the back. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll take it himself. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run.
Good
gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Fuck, did I do that?
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front.
I ain't knew who the fuck I was throwing it to, bro. I ain't reading shit.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he
I don't like how you carry the ball, though, bro. Then put that bitch up.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Quickly complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Michigan! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to Johnson. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running.
Fuck.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Damn.
And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Got his man. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Tigers are in the hurry up. Wants to to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open.
What? Why is he guarding him?
He'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletion,
Why your big ass jump like
tight
that?
end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Your big ass don't have to do all that, bro.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking to throw for it. He'll let it go to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
All right, you got to make that catch.
Not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3.
All right.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Ah!
How about that defense rising up and
I should have called a timeout.
on 4th down? One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down.
I ain't got no fucking kicker, bro.
Slings it. Can't make the connection.
Yes,
Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
What the fuck did they just
In the last
have
couple
me?
weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Sweet cut there. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, bro. Took my fucking
LSU
point.
ready to boot it away and open this second half.
Oh, well. Hey.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
I like laying over there, though. Going over there. That's crazy.
So here comes the Michigan offense.
He's been like, somebody
Always
took that
fun to
deal.
watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense.
Where it wound up so long.
No way. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, we got to
Now
put
this
up.
offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Turns it on in midfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire.
Why you throwing high, bro?
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Can't do that.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Use the play for the down throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one deep.
Look, see?
Picked off, not the second half start they'd hoped for.
See?
And they'll get him down
Take my
after a
point,
solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
I ain't trying to throw it, man.
Snagged in the middle. It's Rousseau. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Looking to throw on first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, man, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways. But the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolverines want to move quickly. Wants to fire on second down. Is complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Bro, what?
Fires into traffic.
Bro,
It's picked off.
I might bench you, though. Your arm.
What a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all.
Oh, he found a space on the right.
I'm going to fast, too.
Tigers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Found a
He
little
out
bit of
from
room to
the
operate,
10.
but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Yeah, hit me.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback adapted. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there.
That's a tough throw to make, especially at this juncture of the game. It's late, you're trailing, and that's a deep throw. On an outbreaking route, as a quarterback, your timing has to be perfect, and you've got to throw that thing out in front. If anything is off, even by the smallest amount, that ball's going to land incomplete, and that's what happened there.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Daly. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
And, guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have touchdown Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The give to the lone running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
grabbed in the middle. It's Rousseau. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Gets it out. Putting together a real scoring thread here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
Breaks into the open. Touchdown LSU. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
or there was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 8 over Wake Forest. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Oh, shit. That's fun.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rush is on him.
Now, who you throwing the ball to?
Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
Get your ass out. Oh, motherfucking ass out, bro. I forgot.
He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a dub.
Can't get him to the ground. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Knight. He makes a grab. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after for a short gain.
Well, a short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Yeah, but I'm playing something else.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
All right.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Daly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for any.
No, I ain't been feeling good. No, I ain't ate for 2 days. I didn't eat for 2 days.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll throw on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Knight. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Got it in the middle. It's Coates. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Here's the pressure.
Wow.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
For this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away.
Yeah.
Can't take negative plays.
That's no huddle. I mean, I can't even argue.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. They'll try to get it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, LSU.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. From the gun. Pressure coming. Looking for the goal line.
Damn.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
No, bro, I missed him, bro. But I saw him coming off too, bro. I didn't look that way. Damn. Damn. Fuck. Man, hold up, bro. Oh, I did. Missed him. But I ain't tr- Fuck, bro.